you know, is people turn switches on and off, the light switches in our house, and people build system to do that automatically. And people use binary numbers in computers. People wrote Roman numerals and decimals, and people wrote the Russian alphabet, the English alphabet, and the German alphabet. People all eat and people all speak, but people don't all live in the same space, right? Now, I say that because apparently all computer computations are done on binary numbers in sequential steps on words of predetermined width, which was limited by technology and fabrication methods that followed Moore's law. They're saying Moore's law is dead, but I don't think so. If Moore's law is dead, why do you have qubits now? Now, Moore's law speak about semiconductor technology and chip density. But make hay while the sun shines doesn't speak about hay and sun. So Moore's law doesn't have to talk about silicon tech, right? Now that said, binary arithmetic is rather tedious and not intuitive at all, but decimal arithmetic is intuitive and easily learned, and there are many shortcut methods. All human history have been in decimal computing, but it became tedious because of the sheer quantity of it. So binary computing was an automated way to get rid of that tediousness, that drudgery. That's it. So binary computing deals with 0 and 1 word sizes, word widths of maybe 16 bits, bus sizes of maybe like an Intel 8088 is the bus size was what, 8? They had 8 pins. The external connections goes to the bus. The internal bus may be different than the external bus. Now, Intel had a problem. They could do 16 digits, but the hardware outside could only handle 8 digits. But that's not the case anymore. The needs are astronomical now. Now, calculators can solve 3 linear equations. The EL506 SLR could do that back in 1984 or 85. How they do it, I don't know, but I would imagine it all goes back to the binary digit 0 and 1 and crammed and hammered into the code by brute force because they could not make a 10-digit decimal calculator directly. But you can do that now. You can make a 10-digit ALU and use decimal now. And with that, you can then go to 100, then 1,000, which is much more than 30 qubits. So if you're able to do this with silicon, you will beat out the quantum computers, hands down. Because quantum computer is still in experimental stage in discovery. You basically know what you're doing with silicon already.